So once these rules are set up and you're ready to go, you've deployed the solution, integrated that with your either IDM system or your ticketing system or both, or whatever the scenario is. Now you're ready to turn it over to the users, where the users can simply come in and request access, right? And that access limits their ability to even ask for access by a couple of things. One is the access groups. So the concept of access groups is that, I only want my finance folks in Dallas, for example, to see what they can possibly access in Dallas. I don't want them to even see the access in UK, right, or Germany. I don't want them to be able to just even try to access that, because that's really outside of their organization, right? Their organization is here in Dallas, so I shouldn't be able to ask for access to a supplier, a bank account in Germany, in Frankfurt, if I'm based here in Dallas, right? So that's the access group, the concept that, again, a more modern concept than most of the traditional IDMs, because they basically let you access whatever you want. And then enablement of this firefighter. So we talked a lot about privilege access. So if I'm a user that wants privileges that are beyond the, the basic, what we call birthrights in this industry, and to be able to do my timesheets and my expenses might be my birthright as an employee of the organization. But to be able to create a supplier and pay that supplier is a privilege that is granted to a limited number of folks in the organization. And then even a higher elevated privilege would be this keys to the kingdom, which is I can go and, basically go anywhere in the application. Well, if you want that higher level of privilege, and you guys as customers can decide what that is, you want to be able to enable the firefighter option. The firefighter then starts to monitor what they're accessing once they log in. And that, again, helps you protect against someone either through a cyber security attack or through nefarious means, just an insider threat, gets into a high level of privilege, and that privilege can be then ghosted by someone that you don't recognize and can perform damaging transaction. So by having that monitoring around elevated privilege, you can prevent cybersecurity risks that are otherwise exposed, even with a good basic identity governance system. You don't have that granular level of protection against the data, and that's where we're seeing the cyber criminals take advantage of the organization business critical application.